Hello and welcome to another episode of Post Shave. I'm your host Concassenzitis, and this is where we get to discuss all things wet shaving. Now, if you'd like one of your questions answered or looked at or poked or prodded or debated, just put a hashtag in front of the word post shave, that's one word, post shave, drop it into Shave the Man or on Twitter, I'll find it and we'll take it from there. Without further ado, let's get on to the questions. How long do you let a moustache grow in before you know if the mow should go or if the fabulous follicles are here to stay? A Movember-related question for us all. Well, it's November, or Movember, or No Shave November, or Movember for the ladies. Some ladies just want to move. And many men and some women have taken up the challenge to raise men's health awareness. Part of that is to allow the mow to grow. Now, I have removed mine, and now I have this bit of grime, and have been struggling for the last 2 or so weeks to look at least groomed, well-groomed. So your question's an interesting one. I would say that most people, men, look, I should stop with the women thing, probably need about 6 weeks. 6 weeks will definitely give you some indication as to whether the mow should go or whether you should let it grow. Of course, there are some people that can grow quite a healthy mow in about 4 weeks, and others that may take 8 weeks. I'm probably in the latter group. I need to let it grow for some time, and in fact, that's how my mow grew last time. I went through the Movember challenge, and I just let the thing go, and I thought, why shave it? It'd be a shame to get rid of it. So I guess you probably have that period, that window of filth, the window of the dirty Sanchez, which comes in at about week 5 and week 6. Really, if you want to be following the rules to the letter, start on the 1st, end on the 30th. And some people cheat and start mid-October. And I can understand that because, as I said, it probably takes about 6 weeks before you can really start to allow this thing to take shape. One thing, please don't shave it, don't trim it, don't do anything. Just let it grow and you'll get past that very uncomfortable stage and you'll be able to then twirl it and do all sorts of other things with wax and the like. But one thing I will say, if it's starting to irritate you and you start getting a bit itchy, then just a touch of beard oil will help. It'll keep things nice and supple and you won't get the itch. I hope that helps. With all the aftershaves out there getting stronger and longer lasting, what would be a good way to work in an EDT? Aftershaves are in fact lasting longer and longer. And I guess if you find an aftershave that you really care for, then you should just stick with it and not try and mix EDTs with it. However, if you must wear an EDT after you shave, then what I would do is to use something that's fairly neutral, that creates a blank canvas. And the best possible thing, I think, is to finish your shave with some alum. This is obviously odorless, absolutely no scent at all. Or perhaps even then hit it with some original witch hazel, no scent. Again, it's got to be the plain stuff. And there are a number of brands out there. You can get ones that look like barbecue sauce bottles or whatever. Anyway, just use witch hazel and alum, and then you can start layering your EDTs. Now, if you absolutely must wear an aftershave that has a particular scent, I would lean more towards citrus-based aftershaves, simply because they don't last as long. Now, that sounds kind of counter to what you're asking, but you don't want it to last long if you're going to be layering it with an EDT. I hope that makes sense. Con, do you feel you have to be in the right frame of mind to get the best shave? Preparation, patience, and making the right amount of time for yourself? This is a great question, and it's one that I've considered over the years. The worst possible shave is the one you rushed, the one where you weren't spending enough time preparing. Preparation and time is what will ensure, and of course good products, will ensure that you have a very, very good shave. So I agree. I think you need to be in that frame of mind. You need to take the time and you need to prepare. Preparation is key. I have decided not to shave if I know that it's going to be a rushed shave. Unless, of course, I absolutely have to, then I have to be in the moment. This is a whole Zen thing, right? And this is, in fact, a lot of why some men choose not to shave using these traditional methods and wet shaving, because they don't have time. Make time. Time is critical. Spend time on yourself. Think the shave through. This sounds kind of esoteric, but in many ways it is. And you'll have very, very good shaves most of the time. Rush and you'll cut yourself, or you'll have a shave which is full of irritation and torment. In this episode's product spotlight, I'd like to take a look at the Rockwell 6S adjustable razor. Now, this is a wonderful razor in that it provides such great versatility. We have 3 plates which offer 6 different types of shaving experiences, from very, very mild all the way through to quite efficient or aggressive. I don't really like using the word aggressive because it puts people off and it really is a misnomer. Now, speaking of misnomers, and I don't know whether I'd be treading on people's toes here, let's look at this whole notion of adjustable. I would call this more interchangeable, but I guess we're so used to referring to one razor that does a whole range of skin types and hair growth that we refer to it as an adjustable razor. But I would say this is interchangeable for the simple fact that you can just interchange these particular base plates, which are very well made for your skin and growth conditions. Now, we have very precise tolerances. Plate number 1 starts at 0.38 millimeters and goes all the way through to plate number 6, which is about 1.12 millimeters. So there's quite a bit of variation there, but the differences as you go up in numbers from 1, 2, 3, 4 are quite incremental. I find this, that starting on a 3, for instance, would be a great place to gauge whether you need to go a little more efficient or go a little milder. This razor is very well made. It presents beautifully in a box. It comes with 6 Rockwell blades, which are very good quality, Swedish steel, very efficient, and I think that this, for the price point, is worthy of your consideration. Check it out. Right, folks, keep the questions coming, and I shall attempt to keep the videos coming. Hashtag #postshave. You can follow us on Shave the Man, Twitter, Instagram. We're everywhere. And G+, don't forget G+. We'll see you again soon.